Hi, this is Mike with an overview of how to use the Find a Trial feature on TriCanHealth.com. We founded TriCan with a simple mission to help cancer patients identify clinical trial options so they can make informed decisions about their future treatment. We want to make it as easy and accessible as possible. So just come to TriCanHealth.com and look for the Find a Trial button. What you'll see is the first question of what kind of cancer that you have. We're focused specifically in pancreatic cancer in the United States right now. And if you have been diagnosed with cancer, or if you're interested in looking for preventive trials specifically, you can enter those options here. So here we'll assume pancreatic ductal adenocarcinoma, or what's commonly referred to as PDAC. You can then look for your specific location, so we can pull up trials that are close to you. We'll assume Dallas, Texas here. And if your physician mentioned the stage of your cancer, you can enter it here, or if you don't know, you can just say, I don't know, or click Next. Your doctor might have used the terms regionally advanced or metastatic or other terms. And if that sounds familiar, again, you can enter that information here and click Next. For prior treatments, you might have had radiation or chemotherapy. Indicate that here and click Next. Each of these applies a filter to help identify which trials can be right for you. And if you ever have questions about why we're asking these particular information, you can just do a hover over to get additional data on each of these pages. So in this case, we'll assume you've received FOLFIRINOX previously, and we'll click Next. And identifying if surgery is an option for you. So your doctor might have said that they want to refer you to a surgeon to have your tumor resected. In that case, would you be operable or resectable? In this case, we'll assume that that is not true, that is unresectable or inoperable. And the last question we ask is about genetic risks, or what are known as biomarkers. And these are things that might come from tumor pathology if your tumor is removed by the surgeon, or from other genetic tests that you may have had done. So in this case, we'll assume you have a KRAS mutation, which is very common for this form of cancer, and click Next. And what you'll see next will be a set of trials that are close to your location in Dallas, Texas, or wherever you may have entered, of trials that fit your criteria based on the answers that you provided in all those prior questions. These may be of interest, and these may be applicable for you. And what you can do is review each of these in the summary level here, or if you find something that you think is interesting because you're specifically thinking about targeted biomarker therapy, maybe your physician mentioned that to you, you can click on it to see a summary snapshot of that trial. And the idea is to give you enough information to have a good conversation with your medical team to discuss if this trial might be right for you. So we provide the title and the indications that this trial is for. We also provide a summary of what the trial is testing, whether or not the treatments are FDA approved for other cancer indications, and also how the treatment is delivered. Is it by IV in a hospital, or in this case, taken as a pill at home? We provide additional information about the phase of the trial. And again, this hover over capability to provide you definitional information to help you understand more of the process and have better informed conversations with your medical team. Information on the trial, including treatment groups or what types of treatment you might receive if you were assigned to one of these groups in the trial, as well as additional locations that might be of interest in case the one closest to you isn't a good fit for whatever reason. You can zoom out and see any of these locations across the country and see additional details accordingly. You can see the line of therapy that the trial is for, very helpful information for your physician, and as well as what are called inclusion and exclusion criteria for each trial. If you're interested in the trial, you can then save it, share it with your family or your doctor, and you can even directly contact the folks that are running the trial to discuss enrollment. Hopefully that's a helpful informational overview of how to use the Find a Trial feature on TriCanHealth.com. Thank you very much for using the site, and best of luck in your cancer journey.